Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to Troy, a Total War Saga. So this is the latest Total War game made by Creative Assembly, and the Saga games are usually their way of trying new things and also trying new time periods. They're smaller games which usually I believe, don't have as big of a budget. This one was free on the Epic Games Store for the first 24 hours it was out, which left me not exactly feeling incredibly high hoped for the game, but I've had a little bit of a go of it, and it seems absolutely great. Fine so far. I'd say great, but I wouldn't say it's exactly incredible. But yeah, it all seems fine. I'm actually quite enjoying it for the little time that I've played. So, most people know the story of Troy, that Helen of Troy was kidnapped, and these guys went out to get her back. And a lot of you would probably know how it ended as well. The old Trojan horse story, and the sacking of the city of Troy. So we will play as Achilles, one of the more well-known people in this time period, and he has a very unique ability for his faction. So his emotions control him and the faction. So if he's outraged, they have stronger armies but reduced economy efficiency. If he's grieving, they have increased divine favour and experience gained for units, but reduced faction-wide happiness. And he's also indignant, so increased economic efficiency and happiness, but reduced likelihood of diplomatic deals and influence. So basically, depending on how he's feeling, how his mood is, can massively affect how your campaign goes. Now, one of the things he has is his roster is focused on great speed and manoeuvrability, as well as versatility in battle. And he has the largest number of faction unique units. This is a good time for me to segue into one of the things that's quite big about this game, and I think that's the multiple different unit weightings for each unit type. For example, we have a two-handed spear infantry. We have this one, and we have this one. Now, the main difference between the two is this one is a light class, you can see it's got the circle, whereas this one is a medium class. It's got the little square. Now, a six-sided one of these means that they're heavy, but the only unique units he has are light and medium, mainly because obviously he's focused on speed and versatility. Light units are a bit faster, they're not as strong, whereas heavy units are slower but much stronger. So you have to sort of balance these in order to be able to properly succeed at the game. So there's usually a little intro at the start. I'll save you the watching of that. And we will dive pretty much straight in, as we've already had a failed attempt before, and I will do this one again. So as you say, he's hot-blooded, which means that that means that his mood will affect pretty much everything and how we do things. So the first time I tried this, these two armies really do mean a pain. So this time, we will just go straight for them. Now the first thing I'll do is get this Royal Decree sorted to increase growth. Royal Decrees are a bit like technology in other Total War games. Well, they pretty much are. But before we get into the battle, I want to have a quick discussion about the resources. So there are 5 resources. Usually there's only a few, 2 or 3, and the main one is gold. Usually gold buys units, you have to pay for units with gold, and their upkeep is in gold. This time, it's a little bit different. This time you have food, which is the basic resource required to train and support units. So your food is for your units. You pay your men in food, and they will join you on your adventures, I suppose you can call it. Now, wood is the basic resource required to construct buildings, and it's used for most basic buildings low in the chain. Then you have stone, which is used to construct advanced buildings. And then you have bronze, which is used to equip and support advanced units, and is used also for some very high-end buildings. And then gold, which is the rarest resource, which is required to construct special buildings or train and support the best troops, and is only gathered in gold mine settlements. And interestingly, it says that there are deposits of different size, and once the deposit runs out, the settlement only provides 10% of its production. So you can't just use one gold mine for the entire game, otherwise you'll run out. So we will go straight on, because our main objective here is to defeat the enemy. So as usual, you get a mission at the start to attack this army, and probably defeat them. So we have to defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle, which is the Alopians, and there's one right here for us. Now, granted, they do have more than us, but we'll give this a go. We'll get straight into it, and if we somehow manage to completely destroy this, then, you know, not good for us. But, as you can see, the balance of power is in our favour, so we will get straight into it. We'll have to take out this guy's name, who I will not pronounce. That is not happening. So let's get into the battle. So the maps seem quite decent so far. They're not anything absolutely incredible, from what I can tell, but they do look very nice. And if they're unique, like they were in Three Kingdoms, there are a lot of different maps in Three Kingdoms I found. You didn't really see too much repetitiveness unless you're attacking the same city, that sort of thing. But yeah, they don't actually look too bad. And if they're unique, well, very, very happy about that, because that is one of the only things that really bothers me. I'm not a fan of the ones that... you're Javelin Men, aren't you? I'm not a fan of the ones that aren't like that. It gets a bit samey. So, we'll go straight into the battle, because this is a bit of an awkward one to start off in. You don't want to start here, because then you've got a huge area to come back around on. You could go round here, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Or should we give it a go? Should we try something unique? Should we try something cool? I'm kind of tempted, I won't lie. I'm kind of tempted to go like that and just push them up that way. Especially considering you can probably keep most, if not all, the units hidden here, couldn't you? There's just these guys that aren't. So there you go, they're all hidden. So you know what? Let's give this a go. So it might take a little bit of a while, but we'll push forward and we'll just be sneaky about it. We'll slowly build ourselves up this way. And if they decide to go down the mountain, then they can go down the mountain. We'll attack this way, because one of the big things about Total War is a lot of these maps come with an advantage, and they do have an advantage here in this position. So, yes, I would quite like to get these guys sorted here. So I'll put you in that sort of position. That'll do me. And there's a bunch of guys that have been completely lost. Oh no. Come back, come back, come back. I accidentally left my heaviest unit all the way over there. And they're heavy, so they're not the fastest, and it will take a little bit of time for them to turn up. So they do have slingers. That's one thing they do have, and they have quite the range on them. I think it's about 160 the range, so we have to be careful. But what I'm thinking of doing is putting these guys here. It's a little bit of a bottleneck, but my theory is if we put these guys here and we push them forward first, so the slingers can't reach us just yet, but they will in a minute. So let's give this a go. I'm not the best at battles in these games, I'm not going to lie. Especially with Troy. I've only done 2 battles so far, and granted one of them was a predicted defeat anyway, but the other one was just this one. And it does seem to be a bit of a struggle. So we'll get you to attack them. You guys can come around here. You guys can go there. You guys can go there. Achilles can go right into the middle. And you guys, I suppose, can do whatever. So now these guys have got forward here. They are going to have a pretty good go on these young spear infantry. And you know what? We'll attack them from the side as well. Are they? I don't seem to be able to control them right now. Oh, okay. So they've been taunted. But I assume this guy? I can't really tell. It sure looks like it though. These guys have gone already. So that's them hopefully gone. And if not, then Achilles can just, you know, come and take them down, can't they? Can't he? So I will bring you over here. You guys are attacking someone that's run off, so maybe be careful. Who are you guys attacking here? You seem to be attacking the spearmen. That's interesting.
Your hero is under attack.
Not really. He's not under attack. I'm using him to attack. The balance of power is still about even, but we've already caused 2 units to leave. So the young spears, who have poor defence, which is why I've been sort of aiming for them, Oh, one of our units has been broken though. Our runners have broken, which is not great. I did think they'd be losing. They are losing. Okay, that's fine. So these spears have good charge. That's pretty much all they can do. There's not that much else to them. So if I get my heavies to attack these young spears here, because I'm a bit concerned that these spearmen, they're the main ones I'm a bit worried about. And obviously there's this companion here. So those light swordsmen have fled. I cannot believe that they've fled. They'll probably gain their morale back quite quickly. They are already gaining their morale back a little bit. And they've already rallied, which is... Oh, no. Somebody else has rallied. Oh, these guys. Yeah, these were the guys I was thinking of, I think. The 44. And now they're in an interesting position because they are A, with the high ground, and B, young spears have run a little bit there, and B, can now charge from the back. And when a unit's attack from the back, they are not going to be happy. So Achilles is, I'm not going to lie, struggling a little bit, but he's okay. And you guys are going to attack these young spears. Now, Achilles, I kind of need you to come back this way. They're probably going to end up routing, but it's fine. I'm more concerned about these swordsmen here. The spearmen have poor attack, so they can attack me there. I'm not too concerned. These guys have rallied, and it's young spears versus young spears. These guys are running away for not much reason. I know they're in skirmish mode, but... So skirmish mode basically means that if the unit ever gets to the point where they feel like they're going to be attacked, they'll basically run. They'll run away to make sure they keep some distance, and usually that all goes fine. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried that we only seem to have 3 units left, and one of them is a ranged unit. The balance of power still has us maybe in the lead here, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be a defeat here. Last time I just came up this way and it seemed to work, but not this time. Come on. Now if we turn skirmish mode back on for these guys, because they're going to have to run now. And as they run, Achilles can come flying in. He's close to his ability, but so is their man, should I say? So they'll just attack, run, and it actually isn't that bad of a strategy. Whereas Achilles will do all the fighting, I guess, now. See if we can drop their morale a little bit, but these young spears here shouldn't take too long to get rid of. They're losing decisively. And if we just look at these guys, they're not very well armoured, are they? And you know, you look at Achilles, he's bigger, stronger. So, I'm not going to lie, charge bonus isn't exactly useful right now. It would be great. They are finally shattered. Perfect. Took long enough, Achilles. Mind if you just did a quick attack on them and then ran? The morale's really low. So a nice quick set of attacks to take them down. Achilles is a little bit surrounded there, but not too much. Come on, let's break their morale here. They're so close to breaking morale. Achilles is exhausted, but he is winning. They're shattered, they're shattered. It's actually getting a bit closer than I thought it would be here. Again, thank the ranged units for this. Skirmish is still off because I feel like their morale is going to drop. It's going to drop before they get to me. And it has. There we go. They've shattered. Perfect. So now we can come up here and give Achilles a bit of a hand. So it looks like they're recovering because they're tired. It's not a bad idea. Keeps everyone fresh while ensuring that my Achilles is having a bit of a struggle. But this guy is so close to going down. If he goes down... Come on. Surely he can do it. He's so close now. And the problem is this guy's got his ability, so he does heal. But with the speed Achilles having him out here, I'm hoping... What's his health on? 262. Achilles is on 400, so it is on double. Oh, and he's gone down! And they'll now retreat, which means they'll win. Oh, I can't believe it. We were so close. We were so close. But that is the first battle, I suppose. It's a defeat, and I think we rushed in with our heavy units too quickly, and even though they managed to kill 102 there, I don't think it was enough, and fallen to a valiant defeat, and Achilles is now going to have to take some time to recover. So I will bring in a defender, because I feel like we're going to be attacked next turn. But... Oh, I cannot get back. Okay, that's not exactly grand. But they're also quite heavily damaged, so if they come and try and attack me again... We've still got a full unit of javelin men. The Marginian runners can also hit some missile damage. I suppose we'll see. And I may do a series on this. If I do, I probably, you know, funnily enough, won't be doing Achilles, because I always seem to mess up Achilles. I never seem to be able to do it right. So we can bring yous back to the city. These guys are just standing there. Brill. I can recruit some units. So I'll recruit 2 spearmen, because we kind of need some more infantry now. And I'll recruit a slinger, who has quite high range and damage. And we'll go to the next turn. And we now get the mission to construct any buildings. So I'll upgrade the ship strands here, which will give us a little bit more growth, a bit more resources, and some more food. Which is all good. So they've now retreated, by the look of it. So based on the fact that I have a lot of food, I think I will get more young spears in, because they're not too bad. But then... that is that. And then I'll probably do another set of slingers. Although we now have 3 units, so maybe not. So we've got the royal decree issued. The increased growth has come, and we've got a little reward as well, which is nice. And we're told we need to maintain 12 units, and next turn we'll have 13. Well, actually, next turn we'll have... The young spears have better attack. Could probably do with another young spearman there. So 3 young spearmen. Let's go 4 young spears and 3 normal spears. And then we have these guys as well, don't forget. So, but the young spears have terrible defense, but they're very good at getting and attacking, which is why I want them. And what should we do next? Bit of stone, bit of wood, bit of gold. Or should we take down some recruitment cost? I'll take down the recruitment cost of light unit. No, not light units. We'll go medium, because they're usually a little bit more expensive. So taking down their recruitment cost will be very useful indeed. And next turn, we will go back out on the attack. We'll go on the offensive with our 13 units, I think it was, or 14? 14 units, of course. And we've got a little reward of food and bronze there. Some of them aren't fully healed, but do I want to wait 2 turns? Sure, why not? We've got so much spare food left over. I actually will. I'll go a young spear, a spearman, and an Archaean slinger to get a little bit of everything going out there. And we'll have 17 units next turn. And then I could even get up to 20 and fully recover them all. We could have a full stack of units nice and early. But do I want that? We've also been told to upgrade any settlement. And Achilles is now back, but we can't use him in this army. Now what we can do is something very similar. A little bit cheaty. Oh, they're still there. I did not realise they were still there. In that case, let's go and attack them now. I don't really care too much about Achilles. Let's just get them done. And they've retreated. If I attack them there, they can defend, can't they? In which case, I'll go back to Petalum. And I will do another mustering of units. So, spearmen, no this time. I'll do 2 young spears and maybe a spearman. So that'll be 160, 260. We still have quite a bit left, and we've got more than enough ranged units at this point. Obviously, I might get rid of a couple of these at some point, or they might just die in the next battle. It's going to be quite the battle. He wants a peace treaty. I'm going to say no, because he wants me to give me some stuff for peace. That's not happening. Where is this guy? Yeah, sure, why not? I think the UI scale's a bit too high at the moment. I will probably take that down at some point, because it fills up most of the most of it. So with this, let's go. Let's go for the attack. So they can bring reinforcements to this battle, granted. However, we have quite a big army here. Should we scout the terrain out a little bit? Okay. Bit of a messy terrain. There's a predicted casualties of high on both sides of the field of battle. But let's have a big battle to finish the episode off, shall we? Now, I may do more of this if I enjoy it. I'll probably do a different campaign. One that we can start off from scratch again and properly have a go. Maybe one of the easier ones, just because I'm not that great at Total War games, I'm not going to lie. So it's nice and dry, perfect for an attack, and look at the size of this army. So they've got some reinforcements coming from there. Right. In which case, this might seem a little bit crazy, but I'm going to put all my units here. And, or do we put them over there? My only problem with over here is there doesn't seem to be that much of a position for us to come through. So I will start here. We will lock these guys in, and then I'll just tell them all to go over there.
The enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Oh, please escape. Yep. So they do get reinforcements from this side. It's a set of quite low units, really. Could even get this defender just to take them down myself, but you know, we'll rush these guys. It might seem crazy, and you know what? It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably really crazy and a little bit silly, but it's gonna take them a while to get round, even at the speed they're moving at. And by the time they reach us, they'll be a bit tired. If I just keep an eye on my backside, then we should be fine. So these guys I'll push back, and these young spears can now attack this way. So I'll get you guys to come over here. You guys can quickly attack. I tell you what, you guys no, you two yes. And we'll do the same for you guys here. So I want you guys to try and hit them. I want you guys just to wait just a tiny little bit and then attack them from the side. And that is a massive army. I wasn't expecting them to be that much. Okay, so you get over here. You get over here. These get over here. And I want you, in a minute, to do your affects the enemy, and if enemy's in range, force the target to attack.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
We have run out of ammo already for one of our units. That isn't fantastic. So these young spears, I think... Alright, you guys, just come over here and attack from the side. You guys come over here and attack from behind. They look pretty much ready to quit already. You guys do that. You guys come over here. There's a lot of ranged units over there, isn't there? Oh my word. Okay. In that case then, you guys need to be very quick about this. If you don't mind just very quickly bunching up like that. Yeah, I'm not surprised you guys are losing heart at the moment. You're being attacked from everywhere. And then you guys attack the javelin throwers. And then you guys, I want to come over here as well. I think these guys look relatively sorted. We don't have to worry too much about these guys. We've got some light swordsmen not really doing a lot here, so they can attack those guys. These guys are done, so if you can attack the slingers, you're quite fast. If you guys just want to come over here, and then attack there, and if you guys just want to come over here and attack over there, they have been routed. That is not good. Tell you what then, if you guys want to come this way. You've got very high defense though, haven't you? Let's get these spearmen on them as well. And then let's get you guys on them. They're all routing. They've all broken. Let's get you guys over here. It's not looking like too bad of a battle at the moment. It's not looking too great either, though. The spearmen have definitely retreated at this point. We need you guys to come up here as fast as you possibly can. And there's a unit here of javelin throwers that also need to get up here. Because at the moment we're having a bit of a struggle and we're going to have to turn everyone round. Over here, it was looking really even at one point, and now it's not. Combat even, but you're winning decisively. They're rallying at the perfect position because now they can attack these guys from behind, which is absolutely perfect. And then I want you guys stop with. Oh, they've got trapped here, haven't they? Come on, you guys over here now, and then you guys quick turn around. You guys quick turn around. They're nearly gone for... I feel like we're looking good. They're winning slightly. Combat's even. You're losing decisively. Dare I say we probably don't need that many of them there, but we'll see. We've got some more rallying warriors over here, so they can now come and attack these bowmen. And these guys look to be in a bit of a precocious situation here, because they're now starting to be rushed back. All of these guys have also rallied, so they can come back into the fray. These guys are in a state of giving up. These guys can now move over to here, or maybe over to here. They're losing. They've broken. Can get quite chaotic sometimes. They'll start losing decisively now. These guys can start to be rushed over here. You guys are being attacked, and you don't look like you're going to last very long. Got more guys coming out the woodwork there. Yeah, in these big battles, it can be a little bit crazy sometimes. I think to make sure you guys don't get hit from behind, can you just turn around? There we go. These guys, again, you're losing decisively, which is not great, because you're my only... Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. They should not be even, them slingers. What is going on there? You guys need to go over there. You guys need to attack him. How are they winning slightly? What is going on? Right, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. These guys are running. Perfect. I didn't even realise. He's been completely broken. He's running. He's running. They're not yet, but they will do soon. God, them slingers are back again. These guys aren't exactly in the best position, so they'll probably start running soon. These guys are running, so one of you's attack there, one of you's go over there. That will pretty much be it, I think. We've managed it, just about. Granted, it was quite chaotic, and we pretty much had to just go all guns blazing at one point. This guy's still been a bit of a pain, but let's use you guys to attack there. You don't need to be attacking over there now. You can just chill. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen. Him fleeing won't affect the whole course of the battle, will it? Because that will be a pain if we're just about to win and then he's going to now beat me because of that. That would be a pain. Some units are rallying. I just saw one rally over here, so I'm going to move over here a second because I did just see you popping in and out. These guys have basically got nothing to do right now, so we'll push you this way. They're doing nothing. Push you guys over there. No, 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 no. Oh, how does this keep going to a battle that's nearly theirs? Every now and then they just have one or two units that seem to be clawing on. Those guys are never, ever in a million years actually going to get caught, are they? Maybe we should just leave them alone. They've returned. They've returned. If we can take out these guys quicker, it would be absolutely lovely. They're being routed again. They're routing. Let's move back. Focus on the battlefield at hand. He's now routing, so let's go and attack him. These guys are still in the fray, just about. Apparently he's still in the fray, just about. I thought he gave up as well at one point. They probably will eventually catch up. You guys are attacking him. You guys are attacking him. You guys aren't doing anything, have you? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. At this point, pretty much everyone's just going for one set of units. Except for these guys over here. He is very close to losing. Yeah, this has been very chaotic. I haven't really had much of a chance to talk through what I'm really doing, other than just stating it and it happening, and then me having to change the story again. I feel like you guys should probably go over here, just in case. But he's finally given up, which is good. And we've got a victory. Hey, hey. Done. This is a Cadmean victory, should I say. It is basically a Pyrrhic victory. Now, potentially, yes, you could count this as a Pyrrhic victory. We've won, but at what cost? But to me, I think I'm happy to take that. It was a very even battle, and any victory is better than no victory. I was actually, you know, quite happy. If we didn't lose our main man, we would have been okay. But we can now replace him with Achilles. So, you win a little, you lose a little. So we'll bring Achilles back. Good old Achilles. And we defeated that army, so now we've got the reward. And we'll probably get another thing now. So that guy's wounded. We got the victory. Fantastic. Achilles is not moved, because apparently... Yeah. Do I can't go that way, can I, at the moment? I feel like there's some sort of zone of control thing on this city. Now, I'm going to auto-resolve this, I think, because it's a bit of a simple one. Because I want to say they have walls. Should we have a look? Yeah. And we won't be able to get in. Whereas if we auto-resolve, we can do it straight away. So I'll just auto-resolve this, and you get another one of these cool little cutscenes. I want to say these can be turned off, but I don't know. So we've managed to grab the city, so I'll occupy it. I'm not going to loot, raise, anything like that. I'll occupy it. And we've moved a little bit further. They must have gone very far back. But after only, you know, a few turns, just say somewhere, yeah. After 7 turns, we've managed to grab that first city. Maybe a little bit longer than normally it would, but we've got it. And, you know, we're in a bit of a position to keep moving eastward here, so maybe I'll catch this one next time. Maybe we'll start another one. Who knows? I think this might be something for me to look at. I'm quite enjoying playing it, and with it being a new game about at the moment, there's a bit of interest in it. So I'll catch you next time, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.